So We Are Going by Ujuru Nanukul. This is our main poem for analysis in the yearly examination. So let's remind ourselves of some of the key issues and some of the things I've actually placed onto the Google Doc that's on Google Classroom for you, or just clarify what some of this means. Firstly, of course, that title is very important because We Are Going is the title, and it's also here, as you can see, the last line of the poem. So it has a framing sort of device going on there, as well as I've pointed out, it's in the present tense. We are going, we are not gone. This is in the effect of something being lost. Okay, so it's very important that we think in those terms. So they came into the little town, a semi-naked band, subdued and silent. The key there, one of the keys is the word they. So it means that we're standing outside of this group looking at them. And the fact that they're subdued and silent, semi-naked. The repetition of S, we call this, of course, alliteration, softens, mellows the feel. Subdued and silent means they are a people who no longer seem to be fully human, seem to be fully capable of their own decisions. If they're subdued with an ED, that means someone has subdued them, someone has put them down, pushed them down like this. And they're silent. This is not that they don't have a voice anymore. They're silent not only in themselves, but they're a silent voice. And so the poet Ujuru is saying, I am going to be the voice for these subdued and silent people. All that remained of their tribe, we see that decimation that's going on there, the actual fact that they are definitely in a place of disappearance. They came here to the place of their old Bora ground, and clearly that is a sacred place, the old Bora ground, the place of their ritual. Very important. Where now many white men hurry about like ants. And there we have a simile. Hurry about like ants. This is in contrast to subdued and silent. Hurry about like ants. You have two different images. The white people moving all over the place, seemingly in a way that we don't understand. That is the we who is the tribe. Why are they hurrying about? It's foreign to us. Plus, these white people are not subdued and silent. They are ferociously working. So there is contrast in there, and I would use that word. Notice a real estate agent reads, rubbish may be tipped here. This is the key central image of the poem. The key central image, a rubbish tip. And for these people, it was their sacred site. It's like putting rubbish onto anything that you see being sacred, a church, a cathedral, anywhere where you feel you are a place where you come to tell stories. And also the extra level to that is if the town sees their sacred site as having no more value than a rubbish tip, that is suggesting something of the value they hold for these people, their past and their stories. It's representative of more than just a singular key image or idea. It half covers traces of the old Bora ring. We are decimating your land as well as your people. Then this goes into a litany, a liturgical, almost religious set of repeated lines. We are this. We belong, we are. This is mocking the way in which they have been educated by the white people. Repeated, learned, rote learned ideas, particularly in churches and masses. And she takes that idea and uses it as a rising crescendo, as a way of empowering the voice that has been subdued and silent. It brings it back. And we get a series of metaphors. Now, those metaphors make a connection between the people and the land, deeper than we perceive. They not only have a sense that the land is sacred, they and the land are synonymous. They are one. They are together. So we are strangers, but the white tribe says we belong. We are the corroboree. We are the old ceremonies. We are the wonder tales. We are the past, the hunts, the laughing games, the wandering campfires. Then we get a bit of personification in there, where the lightning bolt over Gothenburg Hill, quick and terrible, and the thunderer after him, the loud fellow. Personification. Why? The natural world is personified because to these people, the natural world is another living creature, another being, a being that you can communicate with, and you do communicate with regularly. It's their way of saying we're in communication with the old fellow, or the loud fellow. He's given that term of phrase, almost a friendly one. Okay? So basically, we also have a change after that moment. We are the quiet daybreak, we are the shadow ghost, we are nature and past. Gone now. And then you get the repetition of gone, a second litany. Gone now and scattered. The scrubs are gone. The hunting and the laughter, which is the joy. Eagle, emu, kangaroo, borrowing, corroboree. Then you get we are going. Now, we are going relates back to that title, but if we are going here, if we are going, then all of this we here is also going. Old ways, the borough ground, the laws, not just a group of people, but an entire social construct. And when we talk about ideas, themes, and concepts of this poem, it's in that area that you must phrase it, that she is attempting to make a voice for her people be understood by us, that the destruction of their people isn't the destruction of just a group of humans, it's the destruction of an entire culture, way of life, something that is actually inconceivable and cannot be literally perceived in that way. Okay, so it's very, very important that you think in those terms with this one. Thank you.